Hey y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Well, Miss Katie is doing her thing. Of course, she knew about Zack, and she is now going off on Insta, going off, deleting, going off, deleting. It's just this constant little pattern. So Zack ain't having it no more, guys, and we're just going to see what he has to say, because like I said, he needs no introduction.
Here's the thing. I've made it very clear. I support all creators, unless you're that wackadoodle broken crystal ball. I support all creators, whether I agree with them or not. We're all going to have different opinions. So many people were like, don't have Colonel Kurtz in your show in Dallas. And I was like, fuck off.
See, that's the thing. You want to have differences of opinion because you want to watch different creators for what they have to say. If everybody thought the same way, then what's the point in watching different ones? You might as well stay with just one.
Like, literally, bro, chill. Like, we can say things that we don't agree with. We can have opinions that are not the same, and we can still have a mutual love and respect for each other, right? Do I agree with every single thing that comes out of the mouth of all my other friends or all the other content creators that I'm friendly with? No. Do I say some out of pocket things that I'm sure makes them tilt their heads? I'm sure I do.
He is very self-aware and he is so confident. It's amazing to watch another creator like this.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we don't need to create division. We don't need to be doing this fighting stuff. Like, but this also comes from you guys as well, because I think sometimes, you know, people online will feed the fodder or they'll feed the chatter, and then it gets things fired up. We're all very. There's literally nobody that except for Broken Crystal Ball, because she went and she started talking some smack about me again last night. Now you're gonna get me damn started. Okay, don't fuck with the content creators. All right. What was that? That Netflix documentary, Don't Fuck with Cats? Listen up, Blake Lively. Don't fuck with the content creators.
Now, y'all listen to him because I always say, Miss Katie is describing herself when she talks about Blake, okay? And I'm not the only one that thinks that way. He just doesn't know what he's saying.
Just because people don't like you and your ego can't handle that doesn't mean that we need to be dragged into your drama. We're going to stick together. We're going to band together. Everybody except the Broken Crystal Ball.
So he was talking about Blake there, and I'm going, yep, you're talking about Miss Katie too, and you just don't know it.
I don't like her. She wrote some new nasty things about me. It's online. Anyway. Well, guys, that's all the Blake Lively stuff. I was going to pop off on that stupid dumb lady, but she was coming out. Should we read what
You kind of did pop off on her, and you're going to keep going, and I'm here for it.
she wrote? Maybe we'll end the show with that. I think it would be smart. Not actually Golden. Yes. I'll be honest, I wasn't too familiar.
That is who Miss Katie doxed all over Instagram because of the simple fact she called Miss Katie unreliable. It was an opinion. It's out there.
With Not Actually Golden, but I did see that she was like getting dragged and doxed by Broken Crystal Ball. She posted some new things about me.
And I went to find a couple of these, and she has deleted them.
Let's see what she posted. I have not read these because I was at the movie theater last night. I saw clips and I got highlights of what happened last night, but I haven't actually read these. I'm assuming they're probably deleted by now. But she writes, just because I set boundaries as a creator and carefully decide who I want to associate with does not mean that I have problems with anybody. Yes, it does. Well, actually, no. Boundaries don't mean problems. You are problematic, though.
There you go. There you go. Keep it up. Keep it up. I am here for every single bit of this, and hopefully you are too.
Big difference, lady. Get with the program here. It means I set boundaries to maintain my mental health and inner peace. Guess what? Your mental health is all sorts of fucked up, so I don't think it's working for you. And inner peace, all you're doing is bringing out the non-inner peace in everybody else around you. You're like a tornado of chaos, okay? This is such like gaslighting bullshit. Like, oh, I'm protecting myself, even though I'm a monster to other people.
As I said in the last one, manipulator, what they do is they are constantly the victim. If you look at Miss Katie, describes her perfectly.
Literally a menace on the internet of all of us creators that stand together and that root for each other and that, you know, are out here trying to lift each other up. All you do is tear other people down. You dox other people. I mean, look at Leanne Newton is such a nice lady, and you were out there talking smack about her. She is a nice lady.
Katie doesn't believe that it's doxing as long as there's something that's public. If you're a public figure, she thinks she can talk about you. Okay, Miss Katie, these are my opinions and only my opinions, and this is for their entertainment, my entertainment, because I'm having a little bit of fun listening to somebody call you out and not care.
Not actually golden lady. She seems like a very nice lady as well. And you were out. Listen, you can come for me, and I get it. You want to come for Andy and whatever. You can be threatened and jealous. I don't.
Okay, Andy is Popcorn Planet, and like I said in the last one, if you ain't seen the last video, go check it out first because I don't want to repeat myself. My name ain't Katie.
I don't really care. But like picking on nice people. Donna, what did you need to start talking, blocking Donna for? Like, you're literally such a wackadoodle.
Told you that's what we're gonna call her. I call her Clickback Katie right now.
Have enough hard stuff going on in my private. Like, great, then don't throw shots at other people. Because guess what? You picked the wrong one. Maybe everybody else is gonna be like, oh, it's okay, Katie. Let me try to be nice.
No, that ain't the way it is over here. I just speak my truth, and mainly I question everything she does.
Let me be a little shady. Let me be a little cheeky. I can be shady. I can be cheeky. And you done pissed off the wrong one. All right, lady, sit back and look in the mirror and get a little self-reflection.
I always tell her, mirror time. You need a mirror. You need to be looking into it. And it's kind of funny how somebody else thinks the same.
She says, I don't want the drama or disputes in my profession. Then stop starting it.
What is her profession? I seriously don't know anymore. She's a journalist. She's a reporter. She's a content creator. She's an advocate. Goodness gracious, I can't even name them all. She's a blogger. Whew, goodness, my head is just running round and round and round because I'm excited and I can't think.
Stating firmly, I do not want to be associated with somebody is a boundary. No, bitch, you didn't need to say anything. You just needed to set your boundary. But the thing is, you take shots publicly and then you try to disguise them as if they're boundaries. You know what I do when I have boundaries? I set them for myself and I hold them accountable. I keep them. I hold myself accountable to those boundaries.
She doesn't know what accountability is. She runs from accountability. What do you think it is whenever she's posting stuff over there on Insta and then deleting it a few minutes later? If she gets any kind of backlash, she runs. Just like she uploaded a video today because of the simple fact of she found something out and she wanted to be the first one to report it. She doesn't care if it's wrong or not. And her audience, there's so many people that haven't seen this video, so many people that don't even know how she is behind the scenes. But now in his comment section, there's more and more people saying, I didn't know that, but I ain't joining it.
Boundaries. I don't have expectations of anybody else. My boundaries are for me. I have to honor my own boundaries, all right? And when I do, I'm good. I don't need to announce it on the internet and throw shady shots at people. And I know it wasn't directed at me, but it was directed at people that I like. All right? So I'm going to stand up for them because I'm tired of you being a bulldozer and I'm tired of you being a bully. You're a mean lady. You're a mean lady on the internet and you need to get your little noggin checked because you need to stop acting this way. All right? I don't like when you act this way and you treat other people that are nice people. You can talk all the shit you want to talk about me, but don't be out there being mean.
You are a bigger channel than what I am and what a couple of other people that I know of. We're just small channels, and so Miss Katie thinks that we don't matter. Miss Katie believes that we can say whatever we want because she's bigger, she has more people on her Insta, so why not just step all over us?
To the Golden Lady and Leanne, or Donna, or Andy. Andy's a big boy and he can stand up for himself, and I know he's got his own, drama that he's enthralled himself into in his past, but he has taken accountability and he's come a long way and he's a nice.
If Katie can find something that can go against Popcorn Planet, anything does not matter. If there is anything and he upsets her, well, you best bet we're gonna know about it.
Nice dude. And listen, look at all the other things that other people have done. When have you donated any money to any charity? Look at how much money I raised for the autism community. Look at how much money I tried to raise and did raise and not just pledged, but actually donated. I put my money where my mouth is. What do you do with your money?
She is begging people to help her. She gets herself in situations like this and she says, I need help out. And I always say she has a way of wiggling out of things. And right now she's gotten away with getting people to wiggle the money out of the wallets.
Beg for it for Venmo on Instagram. You're a selfish person, you're a mean person, and you're not nice. And so you setting boundaries, great. Set your boundaries and set your boundaries for your mouth so that you stop running it and being mean to people. You're a bully.
It's not only her mouth, it's her fingertips. It does not matter what social media platform she is on. She is going to speak the way she wants to speak and say what she wants to say. Then when you come after her, she is immediately going to say, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That's her boundary. That's her wall. Her wall is you do not accuse me of anything and you do not prove me to have done anything.
Bully on the internet, Katie Joy. A bully. Knock it off. Normalize setting boundaries and reading red flags. Well, you're not good at reading them yourself. Look in the mirror, you Wack-A-Doodle. Then this is the one that really pissed me off. She posted this on her story. She said, in case Zack Peter is wondering, my deleted post, because that's what you're good at. You're good at posting and deleting.
She did delete this one. Like I said, I went back and started looking for these, and I was like, I'm going to put them in here. Gone.
Deleted post wasn't about you. I didn't say it was about me, and I wasn't speaking for me. I was speaking up for all the other people that you think that you can bully and bulldoze by being a mean girl on the internet.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. Oh, goodness gracious. I just can't tell you how happy I am that we have somebody on our small creator side as well as not the big ones.
That's why nobody likes you. She said, I don't like you because you want to eradicate autism and promote abusive, discriminatory cures and misinformation about autism.
Y'all want to get mad? Just hang on a second. We're going to let you get mad.
Get out your handy-dandy notebook and stop spreading lies about me. That is false. That is not true. You don't know the work that I've put in. You don't know my story with my family. You don't know my story with my brother. And so for you to take cheap shots like that and hit so low below the belt, not cool, lady.
The thing is me, with my son, when he was little, I used to donate my time. I might not have been able to do money. I did my time. And I tried to help as many people as I possibly could with what their situation is. That's how you become an advocate. You speak up. That's not Miss Katie.
Not cool. Misinformation about autism. You're spreading misinformation about me. You know nothing about me. You've never had a conversation with me. You don't know where I stand on any of these issues. You can make up your own mind and put your own little conjecture in there, you know, just like all your little sources and exclusives that are all just all the personalities in your
Woo! Goodness gracious, I'm enjoying this. Who else is enjoying this? Get down in that comment section.
broken brain. You're a Wack-A-Doodle. Stop this shit. This is ridiculous. You put out these lies and it's inflammatory, and then you go and you get people on the internet fired up to send hate at us, and then God forbid anybody try to defend us in your comments, you delete them and you block them because you can't take the heat. You throw shots, you go pew, 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 and throw shots all around with your little bazooka, with your little water gun bazooka, and
I kind of expect her to come after me in some way or another because I'm the one bringing this up to attention. Okay.
yeah, here, and then you cry about it and play the victim. Please, you blocked, and then she gets into why I blocked her. You blocked me for telling you that it was offensive for you to condone RFK for calling autism a tragedy. No, I've made it very clear. We never had a conversation about this. You never asked me what my position or what my relationship to RFK is or how I felt about his comments or any of
it. Doesn't matter what you actually think or what you have to say. It does not matter. Once she has her mind made up, you are the person that she thinks you are. And you are the person going down. And then if she gets pushback in any way, she finds ways to get you. She does.
that. We never had a conversation about that. The reason I blocked you is because you were fighting with other autism moms in my comments. And I said it yesterday and I stand by it. As autism families, we should not be fighting with each other. We should not be, and I understand the irony of me calling you out, but you're being a bully, and I'm going to stand up to you because I don't like when bullies try to bulldoze and then cry about being a victim themselves. Okay, sorry.
You didn't say it right. It's victim. She says it so much, it's like ringing a bell.
Sorry. Not going to do it. Not going to play your little victim game here because you're not a victim, Katie Joy. You're a bully. You're a mean girl and you're a bully, and I don't like it. Stop being mean to people. And when I saw you fighting with those other moms, stories you know nothing about because you don't care about anybody else's story but yours. You're the only victim.
She doesn't have a story. That's her thing. It's not her story. Just like my son's story is not my story. That's his story. That's what he's gone through. That's what he's done. That's on him. And you cannot limit what your child can do. And I get tired of Miss Katie always saying that, you know, she can't do this, she can't do that, she can't do this because of her son. Oh, Hunky dory, no, you don't. I know you can go do things. I've seen people in worse condition than you. I mean, they don't like going outside. They don't like large groups of people. They don't like all this stuff. But they did it for their child.
In the world. Your story is the only one that matters, and I'm going to speak up for those moms because those moms don't deserve the shit that you were telling them because what? They may like RFK or whatever their position is. It has nothing to do with you, you egotistical, selfish woman. It's ridiculous how you think that it's okay to treat people this way and then try to flip the narrative and make yourself out to be a victim.
She has her own narrative, and if you try to interfere with that narrative, oh boy, if she don't come after you, she's going to have somebody else come after you.
So, again, you've never had a conversation with me about autism, about RFK, about my brother, about anything. I've never tried to come after your family or your children or your son. I didn't even know anything about you, lady. I blocked you because your behavior was abhorrent in my comments towards moms you know nothing about.
We only know things about her son that she's actually shared. That's the thing. I've shared things, and she shares things. And then she says, don't talk about my family. And yet she's the one that posts all about her family. So it's like, don't bring it to the public eye if you don't want the public to see it.
Stories you know nothing about. You're not the only victim in this world. And actually, I don't even consider those moms victims. We call them warriors because they're strong, they're tough, they stand by each other, they uplift each other.
I've never been a victim. My child has never been a victim. And we will never be victims in that form of autism and the things we do and the things that has happened.
They babysit when other people need, they talk on the phone, they offer support to each other. They're not like you. They actually support each other. They don't try to be the victim because they don't see themselves as victims. They see themselves as strong, courageous, tough moms. And
if your child is nonverbal for however long, you rely on other people to help you out because you don't always know what the and ahs are about. You need that support. You need that help. You need somebody that understands you because you feel like you're alone because you don't know what your child wants. You may know what they need, but you don't know what your child wants. And that's what hurts.
they're smart, they're savvy, and they're stronger than any other person that I'm sure you even interact with in your life because you seem to surround yourself with really weak, low spine people, okay? Because if they're not,
and people that don't know about her, it takes a while for you to realize who she is and how she does.
correcting your behavior or just trying to have some sort of conversation with you to say, hey, this behavior that you're exhibiting is not okay. You shouldn't be treating people like this. It's not nice. As simple as that is, it's not nice. I don't want to fight with you, lady. I don't want to be doing this with you. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to keep bulldozing and bullying people on the internet. All right? Like I said yesterday, there's a path forward. We can absolutely move forward because she goes on here and then she talks about how she has autism.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? She has autism. She has autism. Told you you're gonna get mad.
And she says that I'm playing the victim. I'm not a victim, lady. I'm not a victim at all, okay? But now suddenly what? You want to claim that you're on the spectrum so you know autism better than I do? Why? Because you took a BuzzFeed quiz and now suddenly you're on the spectrum? Go back and confer with all the voices in your head. I don't know if you have autism or not. Personally, I don't believe you because you lie a lot. That's why you're in what, 50,000 defamation lawsuits, and then you cry on the internet when you put yourself, you have no accountability. You lie on the internet, you put yourself in these terrible situations, then you get sued, and then you cry about it, and you want to accuse me of being...
Oh, and then she goes, you skipped a part here, okay? She brought her home life onto Insta and onto YouTube. And I did not do a video at the time because I felt a certain way. And y'all know how I feel all the time. I second guess myself, but I'm also standing up. I was going to do a video about how many donations she got off of telling her story. And me, I think that story should have stayed at home. It didn't need to go anywhere else.
The victim? I'm not a victim. I'm a standing up to the bully, okay? Sit down, start being nice to people, stop bulldozing and being mean to people, especially when you think that you can just run them over, and stop throwing false, baseless, defamatory accusations against people, okay? We can all be in this world. We can all be content creators fighting for justice.
She's not a content creator. She's only a content creator when it is a good spot for her to be. If she doesn't want to be a content creator and she wants to be a journalist for the day, by goodness, she's a journalist.
Justice. Well, I don't even believe you're fighting for justice. I believe you're fighting for your own ego.
And you know what? Another thing is you can classify her as an influencer too, because when she gets over there on TikTok, she's got plenty of followers.
Okay, go take another BuzzFeed quiz and see if, your on the spectrum diagnosis can also fit with the narcissism diagnosis. I don't want to fight with you, lady. Okay, I don't. But I'm not going to allow you to continue to bulldoze people and be mean to people. And
I don't see you fighting with her. I don't hear you fighting with her. I feel you, and I see and I think that you are standing up for other people, which is what people need. You have a bigger platform than some of us, and you'll just, obviously, you're going to call her out. You're going to say what you think, what you feel, and that's a good thing. And I respect that. I've always respected them.
Call them names and lie about them, okay? I'm going to stand up. Not that they need me to stand up for them, but I don't like seeing that behavior. And
some of us do need somebody to stand up, because people don't know what happens in the background.
I'm going to stand up to it, okay? So back down. Be nice. It's not that hard, okay?
That's impossible for her. You should know that. You're talking about her.
Just get it through your noggin. You don't have to wake up and be a menace every day, okay? I don't want to get mad at you. I don't want to be yelling at you on the internet, but if you keep this abhorrent behavior, then yeah, you're going to be attracting that sort of craziness back. Stop it.
You said her name. You called out to her. If you say her name, she automatically has a gateway to come after you. That's why I always tell y'all, this is just for entertainment, for y'all to have a little bit of fun on YouTube, and for me too as well. Because that's what we're all on here for. Some work, some don't. Me, I just want to make you laugh sometimes.
You look ridiculous. You're embarrassing yourself, and you're embarrassing all of us. God, I hope my neighbors hear that. It's just we work too hard in this world, in this content creator world. We work too hard. We put our names out there. We put our faces out there. We get tons of heat. We get tons of
She no longer puts her face out there because she does not feel comfortable. She does not feel safe enough to put her face on screen anymore. She said one day she promises to return. Let this be your day, Miss Katie. Let today be your day that you get on your channel, you show your face, and you show that you can be somewhat reliable and stand up behind your content. But right now, you're just clickbait Katie.
Hate comments and all this stuff. The last thing we need is another creator. You've established something for yourself. Personally, I think it's a bit clickbaity, and I think it's inflammatory, and whatever. Gossip rags, the National Enquirer needs to make their money too. Whatever. You built something for yourself, and good for you. You have a family to take care of. That is more reason to not put attacks out on other people.
He done compared her to the National Enquirer.
Again, this is not an attack on you. This is a reaction. This is a response, because I'm going to set a boundary with you here now and say, if I continue to see you do things to these people that don't deserve.
Oh, she'll do it behind the scenes to where you won't see it. Unless she decides that she's, had enough for the day, then yeah, you're going to see it all.
The way that you're treating them, I'm going to call it out. It's not okay. That's not okay for you to be treating people this way. Okay, and then to run and play the victim, and then to go and ask people for money. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing all of us, not just.
It's not only the money she's getting on YouTube. Y'all are not seeing how many times she has linked her information on Insta. How many people have actually put on there, hey, one person I saw, they said, I don't have much, but I'll give you what's left. And that's just ridiculous. She said she's made plenty of money, so why?
Just yourself, all of us. Okay? So I like that you want to go and take your little BuzzFeed quiz and get your little on the spectrum diagnosis. Did you take a Hogwarts quiz too? You don't need to take that one. I can tell you right now, you belong to Slytherin. Okay, I'm going to be nice now. There is a path forward, but you need to apologize to the people that you've hurt.
That means she would need to go individually to all these people, and that's one thing you are not going to get her to. I'm laughing too much. You're not going to get her to do.
Doubt that'll ever happen, but you know what? I'm going to take a leap of faith here and say, you can move forward. I'm sure
you have more faith in her than all the rest of us do.
All the content creators that you've attacked and doxed and dragged and whatever, I believe that there's always a chance for atonement and retribution. Okay, there's a path forward. I don't think any of us want to fight.
If you give her another chance, she's going to take that chance, and she's going to, instead of going forward over you, she's going to go backwards over you.
We have to stay focused on the mission here, and the mission is on finding, getting justice in this case that we're all a part of, right? We all cover different things on our show, but at the end of the day, that's one thing that we're all kind of fighting and following.
I had to start talking about somebody else because Miss Kitey, seriously, in my opinion, and for me, she has gotten absolutely boring. I don't think she knows what she's reading, because you can listen to her and then you can come over and listen to Zack, and it's like he goes in so much more depth. And she is just a shallow, water shallow. I think she only goes as deep as she needs to. She doesn't ever dive in.
To believe that you aren't just doing this for clicks and engagement, and that you actually care, even though your behavior hasn't really exhibited that. But I want to believe that there's a part of you that actually cares, and if there is, then stop being a bully and try to find a way to make amends with all of these people so that there is a chance and a path forward.
Everybody has a path, but their past, and you're supposed to learn from your past. And if Miss Kitey knows how to use your past against you, which I'm sure she could find something in my past, but if she finds something, she can use it, and then she'll delete it, and it's like it never happened.
Now, am I going to trust you? Probably not, but it's a starting point. Okay? All right. I think that's all I have to say. Sorry, I didn't look at the live chat. I needed to get that off my chest.
Hey, I'm here for it. Anytime you want, I'm here for it.
All right. That said, get your tickets to this activated tour, guys. Come on down.
I'm letting him kind of advertise on my channel. Letting him promote whatever he wants to promote. Because, hey, you're welcome.
Nobody is after her. Amanda says Cassidy is a badass. Yep, that's right. Peapod said, hey, Zach, thanks for your channel. You're a delight. Did you see Natalie Femtero's reading about content creators and Blake? It's so good. Maybe I should have her on the show. Check it out there. Zach's cocktail. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Genevieve says, don't let that cracked crystal ball.
Nope, she said cracked crystal. She didn't even include ball in there.
Give you any crap. We're behind you 100%, Zach. We love you. But, we should not be, fighting to, the audience should not be
you do understand she's going to get upset because you are making money off of her name, and you're not supposed to do that.
Defending each other and doing all of that stuff, Look and see, P. Hala says, Mom here, can we have a truth and move forward? This is what Blake wants. I agree. I'm happy. I'm willing to have I'm willing to.
I guess she hasn't been listening to this entire thing. She couldn't have been listening to it because he's sitting here saying, all I want is an apology, not for me, for others. So he's not even saying me, I. It's very rare to see that.
Have a truce and move forward. But first of all, Draco Malfoy over there needs to get her shit together. And then after that, maybe there can be a chance forward. I don't want to spend time fighting with Katie Joy. There's no joy in Katie. Nothing to do with Katie brings me joy.
That's why I call her Miss Kitey. I can't.
More of like, Katie, damn, stress me out. That's what her name should be. Katie's stressing me the hell out here.
No, she's Wack-A-Doodle.
Emily D. Baker talked about this issue too. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know. No. You want to see some history? Bring up Emily with Miss Kitey. Yeah.
Zach, what house are you? I don't know. I guess I have to go take. I'll tell you what spectrum she's on. The Wack-A-Doodle spectrum. I didn't know Wack-A-Doodle was on the autism spectrum. It's not. Wrong spectrum, lady.
Hey, we need to all thank him for the Saturday entertainment.
All right. I'm going to stop me there before I say anything else that I shouldn't be saying on the internet. But anyway.
I haven't said anything that I haven't said before. It might not have all been in one video because I've been on here for a while, but hey, I'm just repeating myself. She does it all the time.
Maybe you guys have a great weekend. Get your tickets to this activated tour. We have Philly coming up on Wednesday, out of breath now. Wednesday, July 23rd. That's this upcoming Wednesday. Then July 27th, I'm going to be in Chicago with Jenny McCarthy, Donna Bowling, Chef Stu.
I love that he didn't crack a smile whatsoever at all. Even though he has such nice people in his comment section, no, he was just like, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to get this out here. I'm going to do it for others because it was in my comments, his comments, where she went for the whole autism thing.
New York on August 3rd, Seattle August 8th, Los Angeles August 10th. These are the last few dates of this activated tour. So go on out. Grab your friends, wear your florals, bring your subpoenas. Don't be a bully. Go to nofilterlife.com. All right.
Keep going. You can go all night and I'll be here for it.
Love you. Appreciate you. Talk to you later. Ciao for now. Oh, yay. Susan's coming to Philly. Yay, Susan. I believe
He does the same thing I do. Bye. And then keep talking.
Michelle's also coming to Philly. Ugh. We love you, Zach. Thank you for standing up for your friends. I mean, it's not just my friends. It's like we all work too hard. And it's hard on the fucking internet, you guys. We put our names out there. We put our faces out there. We get dragged left and right. I mean, listen, I've been in the game a long time. I can handle anything. But, like, we get enough of it. The last thing we need to do.
I try to be nice and considerate to all people is what I try to do because I want to be treated the same way. But there are times where you have no choice but stand up for yourself and to speak up for yourself. I will speak up for my family all day long, for my baby. You know, he's grown, but he's my baby. I will speak up and stand strong for him anytime. But that's what I'm used to.
Get back on, is getting into this drama. Oh, she asked, yeah, she attacked Ask Two Lawyers as well. Yep, but then add the Ask Two Lawyers to the list.
She used to watch them. She used to reference them in her videos. She would say, I enjoy them. They said this. And then I'd be like, well, why don't you get upset with us for using your content and things you do, but you get to take their words and change them over to your channel and just say, oh, it comes from here. That's why I'm not doing this. I put Zack on your screen, and we're going to keep Zack on my screen until he's done.
All right, guys. Ciao for now. Sydney says, I'll be in Philly. Yay! Lynn is also coming to Philly. Go Birds. Go Birds. Have your friend. Oh, Louisa says, I saw you in the Dallas show. You were so nice. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, Louisa. Louisa Kim, it was so nice to meet.
He can go off like that. Get his feelings, emotions out there, and then look, go right back to smiling. It's just kind of like, you know what? I did that. I'm done. It's done. I'm not going to approach it. I'm not going to approach this again. I'm not going to talk about it again unless I'm forced to. That's the way you should be.
You. Beth says, I can't imagine being on the internet. Listen, you get used to it. Eventually, you kind of just become a...
No. I'm amused by a lot of things, and I laugh about a lot of things maybe I shouldn't laugh about, but it's easier to laugh than get mad, especially because people portray one thing on the internet, and then they're a different thing behind the scenes. That's how you get yourself wrapped up.
To all of it. It's probably not healthy for your mental health, but, you know.
I'm bipolar, been that way the entire time, so heck, I'm used to my emotions going whoo, whoo, whoo.
All right. Ciao for now. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye for now to you, my friend. Goodbye for now until we meet again. I said goodbye for now to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again.
Okay, y'all, go over there and support him. I mean, I'm going to link his channel down below. Y'all make sure you go over there, you support him, you read them comments, you do whatever you need to do. But anytime I find anything like this, of course, I'm going to bring it to you so you have a chance to laugh just as much as I do. But I want y'all, he sings his outro, I do too. Why? I don't know. I seriously, I don't know. Don't know where it came from. But if I quit using it, people say they're going to unsub from me and not listen to me no more. So I say it all the time to everyone. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile because it really can make a difference. Here's the thing. I'm just going to speak candidly to y'all. If you come across something negative of Miss Coyote's, It's better just to not engage with her. If she starts something, just don't engage with her. Just ignore her as a person, and that's what she can't stand. That's what's going to hurt her ego, because she's done so much and put so much out there. And then if you're just like, okay, hey, that's Miss Coyote, that's going to get to her worse than coming at her. Nobody comes at her, but going back to her. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I'm telling y'all way too much. So I hope y'all have a good one.